were we? So, let's talk. So, this last month, I completely abstained from social media. I maybe scrolled for a couple minutes a day, but I abstained from posting because I kind of needed to. I have some things in my personal life that came up over this last month, and it unfortunately coincided with a major global event. Ever since this Iran war broke out, I needed to take a step back and focus on my own mental health in conjunction with my own personal things that have been happening. Now, I still have been going to work, I still have been teaching, but I need to come back to YouTube in an appropriate way. And I think it's important for me to tell you about how this last month has been. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I'm just gonna jump in here right in the middle and say thank you. And I want you to hit like, hit subscribe, maybe leave a comment down. Maybe even if it's just an emoji just for the sake of engagement, because it really means a lot, and it teaches the algorithm that it should push my content to other people, and that's kind of my whole goal. Thank you for watching, and stick around. I got some more information I want to share. Let's start in my personal life. So in my personal life, I have decided to take a step back from social media and try to focus more on myself. I've been journaling in the mornings. I've been trying my best to read at night, whether it is fiction or nonfiction. Like the fiction book that I'm actually starting is Homer's The Odyssey, and periodically I like to pick up this book because it just makes me feel good. Right Thing Right Now by Ryan Holiday, talking about justice and how can we incorporate justice in our lives. And been going between those two books, and journaling has been really helpful with my mental health. I kind of slowed down on working out and focusing when I do work out, not about being the strongest that I possibly can, but having some sort of endurance. So with weight training, I've been doing a lot of high reps, low weights, trying to get back into it, because I took a little break from weight training for a little, like back in, February or something. And with like cardiovascular, I've been just going on some walks. It's been really nice here in Colorado lately, like dangerously nice. The March was the warmest March ever recorded. This has been the driest winter in recorded history in Colorado, and it's not looking good for climate change standpoint. But I've been going on some walks, going to the creek by my apartment and having conversations with my fiance, and all the things that I need to do in my personal life to fill up my buckets and make me feel whole. Now, when it comes to life as a teacher during this war, it's been so one thing that I just want to state at the very beginning of this segment is that students are definitely curious. I have been getting a ton of questions about what is going on, what are some major updates, what do you think will happen in the future. When this first broke out, students were asking me about nuclear warfare, and I took it upon myself to just break it down to them, show them the history of this the region, why are the borders the way that they are, what are the groups of people that are in this area, and how have they been either unified or broken up in the past, and what are the events that led to this war? Why is it happening? And for me, it's been extremely educational. I have been diving deep into all of sorts of content from all over the internet and trying to find out as much as I possibly could about what's going on. And it's been it's been eye-opening, and relaying that information back to the students in a digestible way and in a school appropriate way has been a great testament to who I am as a teacher. And I love talking about this map. On this map, I've been trying to analyze and show them like how some of these alliances have been taken. I mean, not really alliances. Over here, I have like different bases of the United States. I love this circle. This is a circle of half of the global population is inside the circle, half of them are outside the circle. And then over here, this is all the countries that the United States has been threatening, or I mean, Venezuela completely take it over, threatening to take Canada, threatening to take Greenland, calling Canada the 51st state, calling the prime minister governor, all this stuff about like how our leaders in government and some of the advisors to the leaders in government have been wanting to have what's called the Technate of America, which is basically everything north of the equator underneath the control of the United States. And it's been, some students, especially as this war has progressed, have been completely just absent. Now, some of them physically are just absent, they stop showing up as frequently, but also when they're here, some of them are just absent-minded. They are trying to grapple with their emotions. And I started to implement something that my sister suggested, which is some grounding techniques. Talking to them about mindfulness, having breathing techniques. During breaks, I turn the lights off, put on a nice video, and try to relay to students like, hey, like right now, you are fine. Nothing bad is happening because of this war to you. Maybe you might pay for stuff a little bit more because gas, grocery prices have been going up, but like you're physically fine. And you need to understand that you suffer more from your own thoughts and what you might imagine what could happen than what is currently happening to you. And I'm trying to like explain the quote from Seneca about how you suffer more in imagination than in reality. And when you take that and you apply it to your own life, it really like sets in that like, oh, I have control over my mind. I have control over what I think. And I've been just trying to be there for my students. And I've been trying to be a comforting teacher that when they walk into this room, they're in a safe place. Yeah, we might talk about some uncomfortable things, like next week I'm talking about genocide and the Holocaust, but I also want to keep my room as a safe environment. I like doing vlogs, but the way that vlogs work when I'm at school is that I obviously can't like show my students, and I'm with my students all day, even during lunch. I don't know if I've ever told you on this channel, but like during lunch, students always come in here. Oh, I keep my door open. I have like my favorite video game, which I'm repping right now, City Skylines 2. I have the streamer, playing the game on the screen. I have it muted, but with some captions on. I have some music playing, and students just come in with their friends, and they're eating lunch all in my classroom. And it gets full to the point where kids are just standing and talking to their friends. Like it's a routine that they have built up to like, oh, during lunch, come to Mr. Schneider's room, come to his classroom. We have a seat here, and it's not that loud, and it's comfortable. It's a good vibe. And that's been the highlight of my day every day. It's just my favorite part. I just want to appreciate you for visiting my channel and watching this video. I'm in a weird mood today. It's professional development day. Students aren't here all day, and I find it a great time for me to jump my channel back up into action, and I want to post more videos, post more content. If you have any questions or any ideas of what you want to see in the future, drop them in the comments. I'm always open and willing to listen to whatever people suggest. So if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. And watch my other videos. I'm trying to, make a YouTube channel and trying to have fun with content creation, and I am always open to any ideas that my subscribers, followers want to see and hear from. If you like the vlogs, let me know. If you like the lectures, also let me know. If you made it all the way to this point, I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, drop a comment in there just for engagement. It really means a lot. And I'll see you next time.